All right. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise and glory and honor to our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. All right. And I was just reading the book of Isaiah, chapter 41 and 42. All right. And it's going into Israel, all right, which is later changed to Jacob, all right. Is going to be lifted up with the spiritual power, all right. And the time is coming that these heathens, it's time for them to get their judgment, all right. These other nations, starting with Esau, all right, these damn Saudis over there, all right, and these Japhet, this damn cracker, and these heathens, the time is coming where he's going to put the spirit on the men, the 1/3, all right, not you Pharisees, the 1/3, and the 1/3, all right, who believe in Yahweh Shai, who believe in the law of liberty, all right, that he died for, all right, and came to fulfill, all right. They are, all right, the 1/3 are going to receive the spiritual power, the new bodies to be transformed when this mortal, when this corruption must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality, all right. That's what that's talking about. It's talking about the spiritual power, all right, where we're changed. The men, all right, the 1/3 are changed, all right, and receive the spiritual power to do everything necessary to bust these heathens upside their head, all right, because the Most High, he ain't with these other nations, and he don't give a damn about them, all right. He's not dealing with them, all right. And they're going to receive their reward, and they're going to be slaves and servants to Yahweh Shai, King David, and the 1/3, all right, along with everybody else, along with these knuckleheads. They're going to be servants, and they're going to get an ass kicking, all right. When the time comes, they're going to be getting their asses handed to them, all right, and they're not going to be able to escape. They think they are, all right, but they're not. And a lot of you out there that don't believe and think it's crazy and laughing and scoffing, you're going to pay a heavy price for that. And he got your number. He knows who you are. And when the time comes, you're going to get it. All right? And you could think you're not. You could think that. You could laugh. All right? But the time is coming where all of this shit is going down. All right? All of this shit is going down. The time of scoffing, the time of the blaspheming, all the times, all right, the time of the laughing and shit talking and scoffing and all the unbelievers, all right, including the Pharisees. The time is up. All right. This is Isaiah. All right. Chapter 40. Because this needs to be preached. Because we still have Israelites, not Israelites, Jakes, that think that the Most High, all right, his son, all right, the Most High and his son, Yahweh and Yahushua, or they love these nations, all right, and he's with them, and he's coming back to gather them up. And that's not the case. All right. That's not what's happening. All right. So this is Isaiah chapter 40, and let's go down to verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing in vanity. All right. These other nations are nothing. All right. They're nothing to him. And everything that they did to us, and everything they did to Yahushua, all right, to the men and women of the Lord, all right, the believers, everything that they did to us and to our nation, they are going to pay for that. And the men are going to receive the spiritual power, all right? And we're going to read it. This is Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 6. But thou, Israel, art my servant Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham my friend, thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. All right. Verse 12. Thou shalt seek them and shalt not find them. Even them that contended with thee, they that war against thee shall be as nothing, as a thing of naught. All right. So when the time comes, when shit gets bad, he's going to put the spirit upon the men. All right. And they're going to, the 1/3, all right, of us are going to receive the spiritual power. All right. And everybody that's over here, these heathens and these knuckleheads, are going to get a real good ass kicking, all right, for everything that they've done. And I know a lot of you out there, you think it's false. You think that this isn't real. It's not going to come to pass. You don't believe in this. You scoff. You think it's crazy. Okay, keep thinking that, all right? Because the time is coming where the Israelites are going to be made known. It's time for Israel to rule. It's time for righteousness. It's time for this wicked ass society to be put down, and these wicked ass motherfuckers that's running this place, it's time for them to get put in chains and get 1,000-year ass whooping for everything that they did. All right? And who is going to be ushering out, all right, this judgment? The men. All right? Chapter 40, Isaiah 42, verse 1. Behold my servant whom I uphold mine elect, in whom my soul delighted. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. Starting with who? David. All right, David. All right, let's continue. He shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street. All right. So this is saying that the elect are not going to, their voice is not going to be heard in the street. All right. His voice is not going to be heard in the street. All right. And that's for these camps. All right. Especially these Pharisees that's out here all over this country, that's out on the corners. All right. Cussing out white people. All right. Cussing out all these people and preaching the law of Moses, which Yahushua died to put away, and he came to fulfill the law of liberty. All right. The freedom. All right. But they don't teach that. All right. They teach Moses' law. They're Moses' disciples. All right. This is not the time of the old covenant. All right. We are no longer under the old covenant. We are under the new covenant under Yahushua, because he died for it, and he came to fulfill the law of liberty. He died and he rose, and all those that believed and repented and believed in this law, in the law of liberty, all right, were waking up, all right, were raised and brought back and woken up to everlasting life, all right, and have the freedom, all right. Now, the Pharisees and all these scoffers, all right, they are, they're not a part of that. It says what? He shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street. All right? And that's for you Pharisees. All right? All the false, the teachers, all right, the Pharisees, all right, he said what? Mine elect. All right? In whom my soul delighted, I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not cry, nor lift up, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street. All right? And who is that also, who is that referring to? David. David got to be here because the flock is here. So if the flock is here, the 1/3, the royal house of David, the elect, David got to be here. All right? But you clowns, you don't believe that. All right? You're fools and you don't get it. All right? Okay? So let's continue. All right? Let's go down. All right? Let's jump over and we're going to go down. All right? We're going to go down. All right? To verse 22. All right? But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them